Hey everybody.
It's David Scott.
That's right, and we have to say Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody. We just kind of jumping in here. We had a really good time yesterday. Hey, a little quieter. We had a really good time yesterday on Brickatech's community stream celebration for his 40,000 subscriber, which is a massive milestone, isn't it, Scott?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you imagine one day we might have 40,000 subscribers? Wouldn't that be a ton? How many do we have right now?
I don't know.
We have 362 subscribers as of the start of this video, right? Which kind of leads into a little bit of what this video is going to be about. We want to real quick give you an overview of the stuff that we built yesterday. And then we're going to kind of share with you some of the plans that we have for this year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what are some of the things that we built yesterday, Scott?
This.
Do you remember what this whole set was called?
Capital City.
That's right. So we built Capital City, which is a really large city set, but it's actually broken down into a bunch of small individual pieces. I was referring to it yesterday almost as a city accessory pack, except on a much larger scale. So Scott's playing with, what is that, Scott?
This.
It's a what?
A crane.
A crane. So we've got a little construction worker crane. We have a small little pizza station or, I don't know, hot dog stand, newsstand, something along those lines.
A pizza hot dog stand.
We have a small hotel. There's an ice cream cart, which fell over. We have a small electric vehicle. We've got a cool skate park half pipe with a basketball hoop and a rock climbing wall. It came with
Why do you have that rock wall?
Well, it's so you can climb. So minifigures can climb the rock wall. They got that on a cruise ship that we've been on. We'll show it to you next time. Hopefully this year we can go on it. That would be fun.
Why?
Because it would be fun. We got a sports car. There's a little museum that's under construction. And a sightseeing tour bus. Double-decker tour bus.
Yeah, this sewer.
The museum.
The museum.
Yep. So that's all a part of the Capital City, which was the bulk of yesterday's builds. But after we got done with that, we had some more time. So then Dad and Scott ended up building this, which is the Lego Movie 2 Duplo Wild Style Poly Bag. I'm actually not sure what the name is, so that's just what I've been calling it. But the brick build was pretty cool. Scott did a lot of this one, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, you like playing with the Duplo guy, don't you?
Yep.
So we did that. Then ended up building this Lego store, which is the 2-story store. I'm pretty happy with the way this turned out. This is definitely going to be an addition to our city, which is pretty much what yesterday's main focus was in terms of our builds. Okay. I wanted to make sure that we were building stuff that we could put into the city for the most part. The Duplo block in a wild style, that was just a small thing that I thought was kind of relevant because of their new release. But those are all the city-related items that we build. And then at the very end of the stream, I ended up building the Lego Idea Ecto 1, which is a set that we've had in our backlog for quite a little while. Scott had a fun time playing with it, right?
Yes.
You played with the Ecto 1 quite a bit, didn't you? So that's what we ended the stream with. Scott did start one additional thing, but he didn't get a chance to finish it, which was the Coal Dragon Masters. I'm not sure exactly what to call it. I call them spinners, but this one apparently is like a flight one. We did not finish the launching mechanism, but we did have an old coal spinner that we used so that we could try and test it, and it worked okay. I'm hoping that this particular spinner ends up allowing it to get a little bit more air and hold it easier, but we'll see. So that's it for yesterday's build, but because today's the new year, and what we always like to do at the start of a new year is make some resolutions and give ourselves some goals, we figured it would be just as appropriate to throw some goals out there for our YouTube channel.
Look at the hook cyborg up.
You did crane Cyborg up, didn't you? So kind of thought about it, gave it some thought. What we think we want to do. So some changes to the channel coming this year. Hey, bud. We're going to share some changes, okay? So some of the changes that we're looking to make is for 2019, we are going to work on the creation of a new intro. We've gotten a lot of good feedback on the existing intro for our videos. However, the pictures are a little bit old at this point, so we thought it'd be good to get some new pictures and change it up just a little bit. So we're going to be doing a new intro. Another thing that Dad's going to be doing is, as you can see, we've got a lot of boxes back here. I've got some individual pieces or loose brick over here. I've got a lot of bins that still haven't been sorted at this point. So I've got a lot of sorting that I need to do. And I'm going to throw it out there, and this one's probably the loftiest, I hope, of the goals. But I would like to have all of my loose bricks all sorted and all of my sets sorted. So it's going to be a section of loose bricks, a section of sets that we've already built, put back in the bags for those that aren't going to be a part of the city or on display, as well as a separate section for the backlog, or in essence, the sets that we haven't built yet. Whether it be used or new, doesn't matter. Just the stuff that at least we haven't built. So that one's going to be a big goal, and it's going to be a very slow process because we have a lot of unsorted loose brick. And
this roof came off.
It did. And we're probably going to have to get a lot more containers in order to properly divide them up the way that I think would be easy to be able to find them. So that's kind of the standard Lego organization. Another thing that we want to do this year is update the Lego City, which I do need to get a video out there to show you the current status of it. But right now we're pretty much at capacity with the 2 tables that we have dedicated. So we want to add at least one more, probably 2 or 3 more tables. We lost Scott. Scott wanted to go play with some toys instead of sit here and listen to me talk a little bit. So as I was saying, we've got the Lego City's pretty much at capacity. And we're going to add some more tables to expand it out quite a bit. Going to get some videos up to share those with you. But that's another one of our big goals this year, is to share the current state as well as give you some continued updates as we go. Relative to our videos, we want to get back to a regular schedule. And so the current plan is going to be 1 video a week of edited content. And that is going to be a video that I'm going to refer to as a week in review, where we are going to be able to share with you what all we've done. So kind of like what I did here at the beginning of this video, where I shared what we did yesterday. It's going to be a similar format, except it's going to be structured more to share with you what we did that entire week. So that's going to be 1 video a week. I haven't decided on the date. I haven't decided on the time, but I'm going to do my best to stick to that so that it can be regular content and you know exactly when it's coming out. The second video a week that we are going to do is going to be a live stream. So we're going to make a point to do 1 live stream a week. And I'm not exactly sure whether Scott will be there for all the live streams. Scott will be with me for all the week in review videos, or at least start with me. I guess we'll see there. But he'll be there for those videos. The streams, I'm planning on doing set schedule, same day, same time every week. I'm not exactly sure whether he will join me for all those or not, but I really want to be able to engage with all of you so that we can kind of get to know the community a little bit more, and you guys can get to know me/us a little bit more. On top of the 2 videos a week, we are going to do 2 specials, is what I'm going to be calling them, every month, one of which is going to specifically be centered around Scott. So it might be Scott reviewing a Lego set or a toy or something that he's doing, some project that he's working on, maybe for school or class, I don't know. But it's going to be Scott basically running the entire video. Dad will just be hitting the start and stop button and letting him do whatever it is that he feels like doing. The second is going to be similar, except more of a, while Scott is playing, I'm going to try and capture some footage of him and his imagination. And I'm going to try and get that edited down into kind of a cool little video to be able to share with you guys so that you can enjoy some of the fun stuff that we get to see when he plays. So we're going to have one video like that every month of Purely Scott. Then we're going to have another special video every month. And these ones might be a little more, you know, random at times. But the other one is going to be a dad video. Might end up being something along the lines of the city updates to keep you in the loop. Might be a stop motion build. I did one of those in the past of the, I think it was called Mythical Creatures. But we did one of those and that was fun. Then, so stop motion build, city update, or it might be a store update, right? For those of you who maybe don't know, we have a Bricklink store. And it's kind of just been sitting over there a little bit. We've gotten orders in over the holiday. Haven't added any inventory to it or done much in terms of advertising it or letting anyone know. But we're going to try and give you guys some updates in terms of if I get new stuff to add to it, what kind of stuff's been removed, and maybe give you a little bit of a tour in terms of some of the pieces that are there. So that's another portion of what might turn into one of my special videos. So that's pretty much going to be the video content that we're going to be looking to create. Scott's special video once a month, Dad's special video once a month, might end up including special guests, whether it be friends, family, wife, whatever. And then on a weekly basis, you're going to get the week in review video as well as one stream. So that's going to be our goals, to try and keep that up through the whole year. There may be other random small clips that we also throw out there, but that's what I'm going to try and commit to so that you can expect at least that on a regular basis. In terms of subscriber goal, which is a really interesting one to think about because it's not directly within my control, but I feel like if we stick to our regular content and continue to engage the community well, I'm really hoping that it can be something that we have some influence over. So right now, as I said earlier, we're at 362 subscribers. I am hoping, and our goal is going to be to push to 2,000 subscribers by the end of 2019. So that gives us 12 months to gain another 1,700 and what's that? 38 subscribers, which 1,638 subscribers. So we got a little bit of work to go, and we're gonna see what we can do. I'd really like to hit that and just kind of grow the channel so that we can share more of this cool stuff with more people out there. So I think those are our main goals for the 2019 year. If there's anything specific that you guys would like to see, either from me or from Scott or from the channel as a whole, we'd definitely be more than happy to take that feedback, take that criticism. If there's something that you think would be awesome for us to throw out there, leave it in the comment section below so that we can be aware of it and we can figure out how to integrate that as a part of the channel. So I think that's probably it for this video. Just wanted to give that direction, wanted to do it for a little bit of me to get it out there so that we know we've got something that we're kind of held accountable to, or I have something that I'm held accountable to. It's good to do that with your goals, I think, because if you just make your goals and you don't tell anyone and you don't verbalize it and you're just thinking to yourself, here's what I'm going to do, then when you don't, if you don't end up doing that, or if you feel like, hey, you know what, I'm just going to skip this week or whatever, the only person that you're convincing is yourself because you haven't told anyone else what to expect. But by telling other people, it helps hold you accountable. And it's something that I want to do, and therefore by throwing this out there, I'm hoping it helps to keep me to accomplish those goals. So those are the big 2019 goals. That's where we're looking to take the channel. Hopefully you all want to go along for the ride with us and can help us. The biggest ways in which you can help are watching the videos, hitting the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and feel free to share our videos with your friends or family who you think might enjoy our content as well. It's all about word of mouth and getting the channel out there. So hopefully you enjoy our content. Hopefully you can help spread the word and make other people aware of us. And hopefully this year can be an amazing year. Yeah, leave us a comment below. Again, any recommendations for the channel. And let us know what kind of 2019 goals you guys have. And maybe by verbalizing them, it'll help you guys stay accountable as well and reach those goals yourself. So, as always, I guess, no Scott here. He's over in the corner. But as always, we'll see you next video. Bye.